Hello everyone. Welcome to my first video on YouTube. I'm mainly going to be covering K-pop topics, so if that's something you're interested in, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel. I just want to start off by saying I don't want any hate to go towards Kaachi or any of the members of the group. This is just my opinion and should be taken as constructive criticism. Just a bit of background on me. I've been a competitive dancer for most of my life and have been a competition team coach for 4 years. I've also been into K-pop for 5+ years, so I have a fair amount of knowledge on performance and K-pop. Anyway, on to the main point of the video. If you haven't heard of Kaachi, then you must be living under a rock, because they have been shaking things up on Twitter over the past couple of weeks.
It's Kaachi!
I had a wee look into them and goddamn. Kaachi are a self-proclaimed UK pop group based in London. They consist of 4 members: Nicole, Coco, who is basically the token Asian member who has replaced their past token Asian member, Miso.
Is Miso. I am the newest member of Kaachi.
Danny and Chunzo, who isn't Korean. I don't know why she has a Korean name. First of all, this group can absolutely not call themselves a K-pop group. These girls have not gone through the same struggles as other K-pop groups have, such as the years of grueling training, the harsh body image standards, the monthly evaluations, and so on. It seems like a bit of a slap to the face to have such a mediocre group call themselves a K-pop group. Now, to be fair, I don't think I would give them as much of a harsh time if they were actually good. To be honest, I don't have much of a problem with Western people becoming idols, as long as they have the same amount of talent as the Asian idols and are actually in Korea training at the same level. But the fact that this group seems like they've been together for about 2 weeks and then decided to become a K-pop group is just baffling. In reality, I do understand that they were scouted by a Korean lady, but you'd think there would be more effort put into how they present themselves if they were officially managed. I watched their live performance of their title track, and honestly their only above average member is Chunzo, even though she gives me Koreaba vibes, but her performance skills shine through more than the other members. The other members have almost no charisma or performance skills. And they are from a rather popular K-pop dance cover group, so I don't understand how their performance skills are so subpar. Some members sometimes look lost or confused. Some of them constantly look at the ground while performing, their synchronicity is not up to standards, and they don't really show any character. I'm a pretty strict dance coach, so those critiques are from that standpoint, but honestly, any person that's into K-pop knows the performance is not up to the standards of a K-pop girl group. If any official K-pop girl group acted on stage like that, they would get dragged through the mud and scolded so badly from their company. Trainees would immediately get cut if they performed like that for an evaluation. Even rookie groups can do better than this. I just feel like if they want to be called a K-pop group, they need to be trained more and worked on a lot. I would honestly love to help them and get them up to par. It's just the little things that would make such a difference, but obviously, they're not trained at that level. I can't say much on their vocals as I'm a horrendous singer, but I guess they're kind of okay? I don't know, but you can definitely tell they are just dancers. I've just finished watching their music video and I have no words. The budget really said $50. Please, ladies, I could film it for you for free and make it look better than that. Things just didn't match up with K-pop MVs and it's a bit sad. There wasn't much personality, the solo shots were weak, the outfits were okay, but it could have been better. They also had snippets of Goto being in there.
No way. I'm gonna get you out of here!
There's also a part where Chunzo is reading the paper and it refers to her as a K-pop idol. I'm dead. For real. I just wish they had put more time and thought into these decisions, because they knew they would get clocked on these. Definitely a miss for me. It still shocks me that they've already had a controversy. They really thought they could come for Miss Blackpink Jennie when she is one of the most talented girlies in K-pop this generation. If you don't know what happened, the girls were doing some sort of dance challenge and behind the scenes, someone said to do the dance lazy like Jennie from Blackpink. Absolutely appalling. And that's just lazy editing. If you can't think, wow, this might offend people, let me edit this out real quick. The stupidity is ridiculous. They have apologized, and I know the Jennie comment didn't come from the girls themselves, but it's such a bad look to their image, it could have been easily avoided. Now, for this last point I wanted to bring up, I'm meaning this with absolutely no harm. Yes, my other points were a bit mean, but this point is just in comparison to other K-pop girl idols. Now, when we think about girl idols, what do we think? For most people, visuals are a main part of K-pop. I personally hate it and think it's a horrible thing, but we can't deny that it's a big part of the industry. Having good visuals is something that trainees, especially, struggle with a lot, and the amount of idols that have mental health issues is saddening. I'm not coming for the girls' visuals, as in their body or natural things that they can't help pursue. I don't care too much about that, and they are all pretty. I just think the hair and outfits need to have more effort put into them. Some of the hair coloring has obviously ruined their hair and it looks low-key crusty and damaged. Comparing this to a lot of girl groups' hair, it just isn't acceptable. And the outfits ain't that bad, but they seem a bit outdated and like they came out of an MV from 2016. I don't know. I just feel like, obviously the things you can't help like weight and physical appearance isn't much of an issue. It's just the looks need to be worked on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please don't send any hate to Kaachi. Instead, go and support your hardworking girl group idols who have put so much of their life into this profession. Let me know in the comments what other topics you want me to cover. Controversial or fun? And I'll talk to you guys next time.